What's up, y'all? My name is N.G.S. How the fuck y'all doing tonight? I said, how the fuck are you doing tonight? Does that sound like you're at a concert or some fucking TED Talk in the park, motherfuckers? That's right. Y'all ready to do some wicked shit?
Whoa, whoa!
Damn straight, y'all!
I was afraid you wouldn't believe me.
Believe in witchcraft. They're playing maniacs and crazy people.
Yeah, kick back, listening to witchcraft. It's that witch when they get that. Leave bodies laying in rip paths. I'm so sick with my gift, I can split backs. Kick back, listening to witchcraft. It's that witch when they get that. Leave bodies laying in rip paths. I'm so sick with my gift, I can split backs. Yo, I was spitting wicked shit since I was 11. I'm a no good sinner, I ain't going up to heaven. Bigger point is, I've been doing this forever. Never gonna stop, cause I'm only getting better. No one never had no cheddar, and I'll probably never get it. Even though I'm from Wisconsin, I fully stay committed from the mad town where the only truism way to make cheese into cannibalism. To vintage, devastating, laying and waiting a trapdoor spider. I've been patient and taking my time with my rhymes, cause these others don't. Man, I love freestyles, but you up in smoke. If you're thinking that you better than the lines that I've been penning, need to shut your fucking mouth because I'm giving you a lesson. Idiots might be impressed with your freestyle, even if you don't say nothing otherwise. I ain't even trying to say you gotta have a message. I'm just saying that you say the same shit every sentence. I don't even care if it's coming off your dome and your domes are more empty than broken homes. My verses leave you with broken bones. It's a Macchio stall in my deadly zone. Root this sick ass like garlic junior. This damn witchcraft gon' fucking ruin you. So kick back, listening to witchcraft. It's that.
What? Oh shit, we're live again. Hey, whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
It's fucking Friday night. Y'all know what time it is. It's Thuggalo Show. It's your boy Stony. Everybody else.
We back after a week hiatus. We back in this bitch. Welcome back, Friday night's Thuggalo Show. We in the hop. How y'all doing?
What's up, everybody? What's up, family? Elixir's like
Going on,
super
y'all?
stoned.
Yeah, no. Look, man, I worked all day.
He was sick.
That's my first day back. Look, I was sick all week, man. I got Monday, got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I come back on Friday. I'm like, I got one more day. Got the weekend right. And then they hit me. Oh, yeah, we got work tomorrow, too.
Yep.
I'm like, motherfuckers, man. There goes 4 a.m.
Fuck, dude.
4
4 a.m. sucks. So, all of you that are here tonight are obviously not in New York right now. Or if you're in New York, two whoops to an event. Fuck you. We love you. We can't get on the boat tonight.
No, that's tomorrow.
Y'all shit
Tomorrow.
did that shit in the UP, and then, like, broke ass ninjas like us could have went.
Tonight, you're either in two places in the Juggalo universe that are popping the fuck off. You're
Not
either
good
out
this place.
in fucking Las Vegas at West Coast Wicked Shits, fucking West Coast Halloween or Christmas, or you're out getting ready to go on that fucking cold ass boat
Shout out
tomorrow.
Billy Defense.
You baller ass sons of bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker, Billy Defense, Will Gates, and Vegas. Y'all see that?
Stripes out there, fucking Hex, Triz, who else? Wacko the Kids out there. That's a nice lineup out there.
Right.
Yep. Pretty much everybody Thuggalo Show alumni over there, except for Hex, which your boy needs to come on the goddamn show already. It's about time. It's about time, y'all.
Wait.
We're waiting. But tonight, we have,
Balloons at the gathering wasn't enough.
mm-hmm. Y'all are wild. So tonight, we have a new guest to our lineup, as if you would call it.
New alumni.
A new alumni to Thuggalo Show. You might have seen him at the gathering on stage a couple times. You might have seen him at a show at least once.
You might have seen him on tour with somebody.
Yeah, you might have seen him at a Shaggy show. We were kind of we're new to this cat, but we want you guys to experience him with us. I think he's fresh. We all kind of agreed on that. We reached out and we were able to get this dude on. So without further ado, let's just bring this cat on. Let's see what's up with him. Everybody, this is N.G.S. Let's pull him up. Boom, boom.
Hey, what it is? Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Hey, happy
What's
to
up,
be
man?
here, y'all.
Cool.
Friday. Welcome to the show.
Yeah,
What
how's
it
it going
is.
with you?
Yo, I'm doing well, man. I gotta say, thank you guys for putting me on. I was really geeked to hear that y'all been wanting to have me on and shit. And like, anytime anybody's like, "Yo, man, we think you're super fresh," I'm like, "You're lying, man. I ain't that cool. I'm a fucking nerd." Like, it's a trip to me. Like, any of the love I've been getting this year, especially, it's been a trip to me. So thank you guys very much. I've been wanting to like be part of the conversation in the scene, and this is a step in the door. And I fucking thank you so much for that, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
Oh yeah.
You got
I
fucking.
think we all can have a similar, feeling with that, being told that we're fresh and all that, and being like, "What? No way."
Yeah, right. Like, it's just been some shit I've been doing forever. You know, I'm just making my crazy little music and shit, and people are like, "I fucking love this," and I'm like, "No way, man!" It's still a trip to me.
Oh, cool. So, if I was to steer the conversation, let's how old are you, man? Like, are you a young cat? Because you look like a young cat, bro.
Well, truth be told, I am 30 years old, 30 years young.
God,
I'm about
damn.
I'm about to be turning 31 in February, actually. So, yes,
Cool.
sir.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's just steer this conversation right into the right direction. So, like, what was your first Joker's card, bro?
Like that I listened to, picked up, and heard, or caught my attention. Because they
I
both
would-
That's a
matter.
good. That's a good.
Yeah, that's a good
We'll say-
question. Let's go in the order that it should. Caught your attention, then you picked up.
Caught my attention. It was Riddlebox, because
Cool.
I've been shown a couple songs from my late uncle, rest in peace. He showed me My Accent in My Room, and this is back in '04. Like, I know those are the most popular songs now because of TikTok, but I remember hearing that shit for the first time, and I was like, this is fucking cool. Forgot about the name, but then I saw Riddlebox in a fucking Hot Topic somewhere, and that the picture just captivated me, and I was like, what the hell? Insane Clown Posse. And I was like, oh yeah. So I kept digging. And then the first album that I did get and listened to all the way through, it was Great Milenko. I was one of them kids who like heard the free tracks you could get off of like random search engines, and it would be like, like Halls of Illusions, $82 an hour, the fucking N.G.S, all that shit. Please Don't Hate Me. And I was like, oh, these are cool. Just started digging and digging. And Great Milenko was the first one I heard all the way through. As soon as that fucking first, like, the Great Milenko track comes on after the intro, I remember just sitting in front of my uncle's little, like, CD player boombox and just, like, vibing to it and feeling that shit. It was so, like, oh, this is incredible. And then didn't stop. Had to get everything.
Word. I think my introduction to our culture, or to like to listen, full fledged, was I got exposed to at that point it would probably been the Amazing Jekyll Brothers, and then I picked up Riddlebox. That was my first album that I picked up, was Riddlebox, and then I collected everything up till.
I remember getting the cards out of order, that's for sure. Like, it took me a while. Like, I think Ringmaster was honestly maybe the last one that I finally got. Like, I think I did like Great Milenko, and then I got the Wraith Shangri-La, which when I was like 11 or 12, that was a trip. I like jumped right to the fucking end, They spoiled it for me right away, and I was like, okay, shit. But then, yeah, it took me a while to catch up and catch the rest of them, but like, those first six, man, I mean, it goes without saying. Look at my fucking face. Like, that, I rocked that shit so hard. I finally, like, I got all my, like, behind this thing, but I got, like, I have 6 pieces of clothing for each card, you know what I'm saying, and shit. It's like, that was
No
fun.
shit.
I just love the 6, man. It's so, I love that whole fucking package. It's tight.
Yeah, it really cemented in I think a lot of what we are today with a lot of their messaging and a lot of the first 6, for sure.
Oh, hell yeah. Undeniably, like, I know it's weird too, because like, listen, I came in, I can't help it. I was born in '93 when the shit was happening, So like,
Right.
'04 is when I was exposed to it, and all the cards had come out at that point. Like, Hell's Pit was the thing. I remember the Tempest was going to be that was the new thing happening when I first got into the shoot. And like, I didn't get to experience all the magic of the first deck, like, everything coming out. I know the history. I've read the book. I've seen a bunch of shit, but I didn't get to experience it because I was a fucking child. And then, so, I know a lot of people give the second deck some flack, and I've got my opinions on the deck, my ups and downs of it, but I've always been kind of geeked about it because the cards themselves mean so much to me that I'm like, well, shit, you know, it's like when the new Star Warses came out before they started sucking ass. It was like, oh my god, now the new generation can experience the trilogy, and it's like, you know, or whatever, you know, and it's the same way people be tripping about the six. They're like, I know people that are like, yeah, I didn't listen past Mighty Death or Bang Pow Boom. They're like, I checked out, and I'm like, man, there's some bangers on those albums. Like, you know, don't get me wrong, there's a couple I feel up and down about, but shit, like, I get excited, man. It's Joker's card. It's an event. At least it still fucking should be.
I was born 1 year before you, man, so like I attest to the whole like finding it late. But like I was 8 years old when I first heard a little something something on fucking Riddlebox. And,
Yeah.
I was 8 years old, chilling in the back of my uncle's fucking truck. I'll never forget that shit. But that like cemented me. And the cool thing about like growing up with all of them already like on either coming out or out already is like you can find the story your own, at your own pace. And like,
Oh yeah.
The good thing about the cards is they speak to you at your own at different times in your fucking life. Each card you'll find yourself listening to more at a certain age or like later on down in your life, or like something that you didn't like at first. Later on, you finally get that fucking message, and it has become one of your favorite albums.
Mm-hmm.
I certainly felt that way with Lost and Found. I wouldn't necessarily say they're my favorite albums of like the second deck, but like I remember when I first heard Lost, I kind of checked out at that point. Like for a minute, I was kind of like, this is a little derivative. I don't know what they're doing. The messages seemed really on the nose instead of like the shit in the first deck. So it took me a minute. I was lost, as you could say, and then I got found again and shit, and then you know, hopped right back into it. I was like, oh yeah, fucking A, this shit helped me out. And honestly, some of those second deck albums helped me through some tough shit. Honestly, Fearless Fred Fury for sure, because I had a tough ass. My life was real difficult at that point, and that album fucking helped me out and shit. You know, like it really fucking did.
That album pulled me out of an active meth addiction.
Hey, fucking
Be
word up,
completely,
man.
yeah. Like I find a lot of myself in that album, dude.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
no doubt.
I say, you know, Yum Yum had a big fucking big staple in my life, because right when that was coming out, I was going through some personal shit on my own end that literally Yum Yum was speaking about, that was fucking blowing my mind at the time. So Yum Yum always will have a special place in my heart.
I feel that. I have a
Always
weird
right
relationship with that because I was certainly going through like a toxic, fucked up relationship at the time, and was like, yeah, the fucking album was like, hey asshole, pay attention.
Yeah, open your fucking eyes.
Yeah,
Don't touch that flower, motherfucker.
exactly. And it was like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe I should be listening to this shit right now.
Yes, sir. God, look, my face is getting red. I'm like,
Yeah, man. And it's like, hey, I'll say this about Yum Yum too. Like when I remember they announced it, and I was like, okay, cool. You know, I wasn't tripping. I'm like, oh, a lady Joker's card. Oh my god. It's like, yeah, that's awesome.
No, I never tripped.
You know, and like
It's cool to see everybody represented. To be honest.
yeah, man. The only thing I will say negatively about how Yum Yum, it has to more do with the seeds. I felt like it was an interesting concept, poorly executed. Like those didn't have the same like concept album vibe that Yum Yum did necessarily. And it's like, I think it's cool that you had those 3 extra heads. I think maybe there should have been one big project from the jump. Like, you know how like Tech Nine used to have those like Ever Ready, where it's like there would be sections where it would be like this is madness or the
we
dark.
even got Lure before.
Yeah,
exactly.
So we had
Lure
Lure,
with
Yum Yum, and then fucking Whoa.
each of the seeds.
Yeah, all 3 of the seeds.
And it's like, you know, say what you will about quality of music and all that. It's like, hey man, when artists have been doing this shit for a minute, like, I'm not gonna say hey they're running out of stuff to talk about, but it's like maybe you should be a little more concise with shit, because like those 3 kind of really felt like they were just like, yeah, let's just put these out. Like they didn't have like that thematic concept that I love from the Joker's cards that put you in that whole world and shit, you know. Like Yum Yum had, but yeah, I don't know. Like, and not to trip on them. Don't get me wrong. I'm looking forward to the next one. People be tripping. Like, honestly, when they started talking the shit like 665, and it's like it's all 17, and then we're gonna do 17 Joker's cards. You know, the nerd in me was like, that's pretty fucking fresh. I like the Joker's cards. I can get down with 17 of them. That's kind of cool. You know, even it's like the 6 is supposed to be it. It's like, Hey man, let them do their thing. You know.
I personally hope that at the if we get the full 17 cards, if it takes Jay and Shaggy on wheelchairs and walkers to come out and complete that shit, and it's like,
I will still pay $150 to be at that album release.
Hey man, hell yeah.
yeah, dude.
Look,
Yeah,
let me
that
tell
shit.
you, the Rolling Stones, they just dropped a fucking new album this year. Those guys are
Right.
like 1,000 years old, and honestly, I'll tell you, there was some shit out there that slapped. I fucks with the Rolling Stones, you know. It's like, okay, if that guy can get up there and do the Mick Jagger up there and shit at like 99, fuck it. The clowns should still be able to at least make the music, you know. It might get a little harder to crack the Fago up there and shit, but shit, that's what the clowns are for. The backup clowns, which I want to be, by the way. I'm gonna just say that out loud so that
Yeah.
everyone can hear it. I have always wanted to be one of the fucking clowns that like throws
Just
the
having
Fago at one of the stage
Just
ones.
having those clown costumes with the giant
Yeah.
ass hatchet men on it. Yeah.
Mm,
I can see 75-year-old Jay and Shaggy up there with one of them pincher claws with
Oh, yeah.
the Fagos and just yeeting
Just
off
go there.
with the Fagos.
Picking it up,
Mhm.
dragging them to them. Ugh.
Still taking my money. I'm still coming.
Hell yeah.
bro, like if one of them ever gets to a point where they're so crippled where they can't throw the Fago, they're just gonna have something rigged that just completely yeets one of those motherfuckers out into the crowd.
A whole ass
Like,
cannon of
Right.
fucking-
yeah,
Hell yeah.
bro, they'll just man one of those, just bloop.
Boom!
Like that fucking
Yeah.
thing in dodgeball that just like whoop, shoots the balls through like the two spinning wheels and shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pump a
yeah.
Fago through there.
Ooh, goddamn, that's fucking somebody up in front row. Oh man, so damn, you've been down for quite a while. That's pretty much like all the rest of us. So like I guess if anybody was to like check your jug card, they can't pull shit now.
Hell
So
no.
so like what was your entrance to like I guess like hip hop and rap? Like what made you want to become and throw yourselves into this unholy gauntlet that is Juggalo rap? Like,
Right. Right.
I mean,
So, like, I remember my first kind of exposure to rap. My mom used to play a lot of Paul's Boutique by the Beastie Boys, especially that album. And that was, like, probably my first exposure to rap, and I really fucking loved it. But I used to hear a lot of, like, more rock stuff when I was a kid.
that's cool,
So my
dude.
uncle got me into the ICP, and then, like, it was nothing else for the next, like, several, well, you know.
Who do you say got you into ICP?
My uncle did. He's
Everybody's
sadly
uncle,
gone.
bro.
I know, right? Everybody had that uncle, got him into it. He unfortunately took his life in 2018. That was part of why, like, Fearless Fred Fury got me through that. Dude, when that the intro, when they're
Damn.
like, the dead are crying foul and you're fucking up, I'm like, shit, man, that's all I needed to hear.
Fuck, where's my wristband? Unfortunately, me and you have a bonding moment. My uncle also committed suicide in 2021.
Shit, sorry to hear
was,
that, man.
was the Juggalo that introduced me to the carnival in '98. So
It's some
like,
shit. It's and like with the way that I relate to the music and everything, there's a lot that goes into it. Like he's the one who got me into this. I would not be here on the Fuggalo show or at the gathering or none of that shit if it wasn't for Keith. And like
yeah.
I even said that when I won the Step Up and Flex Up contest. I know I'm getting off track. I'm gonna do that a lot, by the way. I'm a rambler. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool.
I had to give props to him, because I was like, at that point, that was the biggest thing I'd ever done in this scene. I was like, holy shit, I would not be here without him. Had to give him his props. But, like, I started listening to ICP and everything else around that time, and I fell in love with it. It was so scary. It was different. It was, like, it was out there, and it just captured my creative mind. Hey, much love, yo.
Yeah. That was if Stone. This is the whole reason Stoney is even existing in our culture and community. Like, that was the guy that introduced me to fucking Insane Clown Posse.
Oh yeah,
in
man.
'98. And bro, like, yeah, you always see me with this bracelet on in the show. Like, fucking. Will you say like you wish that he could see what you've accomplished now? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I had the same conversation with my best friend at the gathering last year, because we got on stage and did some wild shit with Gucci Berry, and he got like slammed in the nuts with a belt and shit, and it was like some really cool stuff, and to realize what we had accomplished at that point, I really wish he had been alive, because like I could message him and be like, look what I'm doing now, man.
Yeah.
That shit sucks, dude.
I feel you. When I in 2019, I was in the cipher, but I also did the rap battle, and I lost to Less Legs, like everyone does. And I got third place, and I got $50. So with my $50, I went to the merch booth, and I bought Juggalos Against Sanity and Hell's Pit on vinyl because In My Room was the first thing he ever showed me, and one of the last things I ever did with my uncle when I saw him, like one of the last times I ever saw him, was we played Cards Against Humanity. So I said, hey, what a fitting thing to get in honor of him, the little, yeah. So rest in peace to our Juggalo homies that got us into this and shit, man. We've
Honestly,
all
yeah, like here's to Juggalo uncles, bro. Like without Juggalo uncles, we wouldn't be shit, dude.
Hey, fuck yeah.
I think everybody considers like Violent J their uncle. If you're a Juggalo, like you look at them like your fucking weird parents or like some uncle that you never had.
Right. So like back in the day, the shit just when I was like 11 or 12, I'm in middle school, and I'm like, well, maybe I can try to do this. And I, tried writing. It was the most garbage shit ever. I used to call myself Mr. Wicked, which is like why one of my tracks is called that. And then I eventually became N.G.S, the Crypt Keeper. And then I slowly just turned it to N.G.S, but I'm the man of many names. So I'll be N.G.S the Witch, I'll be N.G.S the Dead Hippie, the Wendigo, many faces. It kind of became the thing. It was different faces and shit. But it didn't click till 2009 when I met up with my homie Prospect of the Introspective Prodigies. It's my brothers, Wiz Kid and Prospect. They'll be on the album. Doing a group together and started making music back in the day. And he had the will and I had the way. I had the will, he had the way. He had a family who had a studio that we could work in, and I was super geeked because he was like sort of into ICP and stuff, just a little bit. And I was like, that's enough. We can work together. And
cool.
Yeah, and then we made an album that like never got released, but we just kept hacking at it and stuff. And then slowly over the years, I just kept working on it. And whether it was group projects that like we made together that didn't ever really get dropped, but they're still like hanging out in limbo. 2013 though, I dropped my first mixtape, Stepping Stones to Greatness. This is the 10-year anniversary. 2017 I dropped It Takes a Village to Burn a Witch, which was my first like originally produced, like no stolen beats, no fucking
That's pretty cool. That's
Witchcraft. In 2020 I dropped Witchcraft, which I have a lot of songs that I love on there. The beats they're all, some of them are like popular ones, like I used like On My Level by Wiz Khalifa, and then there's other ones that I just found on YouTube that were fresh. Didn't monetize because I'm not trying to get paid, but I needed to upgrade my skills, and I just didn't have anyone to work with, and I'm not great at making beats, and I didn't have anyone to work with at the time, so I'm like, this is what I have to do. I don't like it. But now St. Ank Street, the new one, is coming out. I'm gonna try to make it drop by the end of this fucking year, so I got like 2 weeks.
Yeah, bro. Welcome to Juggalo procrastination.
I know, man. I wanted to drop it in 2023 because I'm 30. I was born on the 23rd, so I wrap a lot around the number 23. And I wanted this to, I love what I've done with this album, but it's not a pure representation of where I am at musically or what I want to do. It's I'm putting out a lot of stuff that's like 2, 3, 4 years old. There's a track that's like 10 years old that's finally getting dropped on here. Like this, I'm trying to move out of this kind of bootleg independent era and move into something like where I can collaborate with more people, find like a producer that I really jive with and want to work with. Because it's like, I don't know, I can vibe with people, but I'm a fucking weird loner introvert type motherfucker. Not to sound cool, I'm a nerd. And right. I'm not like, I don't know. I have to like vibe with somebody on a cool level.
I was gonna not like. I'm kind of glad that you brought that up, bro. Like, I don't know if it's in your chosen path to maybe change some of that, but like we've all seen you at the gathering, but like I haven't seen you around at the gathering. You know what I mean? And so
I'm kind of low key. Yeah, I'm not like. I'm horribly shy. Like, if I'm keeping it real, I'm not a tough guy. I'm not cool. I'm a nerd.
Bro, most of us are. Most of us are. Like,
I know, right? I'm there though. Like, I've been, not to be like I said, the jug card. I think I'm just trying to get my math right. I think this year was my 7th gathering. I went to the 9th and 10th. when I was like 15 and 16. You can see me in a Family Underground for just a split second when they're putting the screwdriver to the homie's face in the underground, like backyard wrestling. I'm on the hill. I'm wearing a little hat. You can see my ass. I was there. Check my jug card, motherfucker.
Cool.
But yeah, so then in Whoopstock, since Whoopstock, I've been going every year, and yeah, man, I don't know. I keep it kind of low key. I chill with my camp, Boof Tang Clan. Much love to them. Cat and Calvin, Miles, Skitsy, Taco when he shows up. You know what I'm saying? I used to kick it with Camp Smackahoe. That was who I met. Some Philly Juggalos. Much love to them. Jack and fucking Juan and them. They cool cats. I love those guys. Yeah, so I'm just like the last couple of years I've camped in a way out back ass area. So I'll try to walk around though more and shit, man. I'm just too shy and shit. I'm not like I'll put this, I'm not a megaphone cat. I'd be standing like I get too shy. I don't drink, so I can't just be like, hey, fucking show me about, like I can. Don't get me wrong, the gathering pulls it out of me, and I will be showing people my butthole. I've done it.
Oh shit! You got a butthole shower.
I've boofed. I've shown my butthole. A dude asked me to show my dick for Morton's List, and I'm like, well, I gotta help a homie out.
So right on. So you went home with the fucking shit of Morton's List. Hey, was the cat that gave you Morton's List? Was his name Handles?
I'm not sure. No, some dude came up to me and was like, "Hey, can I see your dick for Morton's List?" And he like took a picture of me. It was like a challenge he was doing. I was like, yeah, sure, man. It's like 2 a.m. Day 3 of the gathering. I don't give a fuck. So somebody got my cherries and berries out there. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny shit.
Dog, I love telling people that like I work with that like aren't juggalos about shit like this. Like I had to teach a few people about a poop dollar, like a day or two ago, and like this happened to me. It happened at Whoopstock when I like first started coming back as an adult. I got slapped with that karma real quick. I was like, ooh, a hundo on the ground. Let me grab that. And then I put it in my pocket and get back to my tent, and it's disintegrating full of shit. I'm like, well, that's karma, man. That's what I get for thinking, oh, I could just take some motherfucker's $100 bill and like be cool about it. I'm like, nope.
It's
poop on it.
Right, yo. But yeah, so I'm kind of low key in the scene, but like I've been doing this shit for a minute. Hey, much love, y'all. I've been trying to do more stuff, obviously like I was super thankful they put me on this year. Like that shit was crazy. It was, I feel like I'm just very fucking lucky because like I know I could be doing better music and I'm not good at marketing and promo and none of that shit. I'm just very bootleg underground, shy as fuck. So I'm not good at pushing this shit. But like I did the Cypher in 2022 and people loved it, and it means so much to me that people dug it again to have me on. Like I'm the thumbnail in the 2019 one. That's me. They kept being like, when did Steven Tyler become a juggalo and shit, and like who's the pink haired chick? I'm like, yo, that's me. What up? And they got me in this one again, and there's a lot of other cool cats in there too, like fucking like Zitro and Tier Diaz. I know that like they were part of like Psy anyway, and they're kind of pushing them and stuff, and they're skilled as fuck. Don't get me wrong. Then you got the cats. I'm forgetting the name. The fuck Trey Magic and Big Fluff and Gunner B especially. Y'all need to talk to him some fucking time because that cat is fresh as hell. He did a show with me. We opened for Ouija 29th in Madison. And it was a fantastic show. Like everybody, all the openers were fucking good. It was a well-stacked event. Gunner B was there too. We did a track together. I'm on his album, Gunner 13, and we have a track called In the Dirt. That was fucking great. Y'all can keep it. And that motherfucker brings so much energy to the stage. I mean it. Like people need to keep their eyes on him. I don't care if he's not wearing paint or got the get up. He's fucking skilled on the mic. He's a great person. And I had a lot of fun with him at the gathering this year. We were just like hanging out backstage, like ready for like our sets on second stage, which was so dope. Like, don't get me wrong, we all got to do main stage, which was fucking great. But like the second stage, like we all got our own half-hour slots. I got to do my whole thing in front of the fam, like, and they loved it. Like I got the family chant and so much love, and it meant so fucking much to me. I'm like, I did it. I fucking pulled it off. Like, shit. I was getting all geek thinking about it, but Man,
Flashback.
We've had
Yeah.
quite a few of the people from that cipher on the show now.
Yeah, they've
Hell
all.
yeah.
Yeah.
Diaz, fucking Big Fluff who's been on here. Yeah.
Zitro's our homie.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, those guys are tight. They make so much dope shit, and like all of them. Like I want to make a track with everybody because that'd be fun to like say we all did some shit again. We were trying to put out the cipher track. I don't know whatever happened with it, but like we recorded verses and shit so that maybe it could get dropped. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. If I did, if I'm not, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I want people to drop it. Like we were given, they're like, hey, do it, and I don't know what we did with it, but either way. I want to do shit with all these cats because they're fresh, and it was something that brought us all together. Like it was something we all did up there. And yeah, then like I want to make more stuff with Gunner B for sure. We clicked really well. I think we're gonna try to do more stuff in the future, no doubt. I want to say something about Tierra Diaz too, because he at the 2022 the MC Step Up and Flex Up contest, like we thought it was gonna be like a rap battle, and then it turned into like you get to rap your verses over other beats. And whoever's got the flyest shit, you win.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it was me, Tierra Diaz, and Marley, who's been in the rap battles. She's so fucking cool, great person, and she's skilled on the mic. She was the one that ended up being second place. It was me and her in the very end.
Right.
But Tierra Diaz was third place, and they put me and him against each other. And people told me this after the fact. They're like, they were trying to get him to win and throw you under the bus. And I'm like, I don't know. I was just up on stage having a good time. And like just having fun, geeking the mic and all that. And like, I didn't know any of that. Like I didn't know any politics or anything were behind the scenes. I don't know if they still are, but like, I didn't ever want there to be animosity between me and him. Cause I don't know. I think the worst of shit like that. Or I'm like, oh God, this motherfucker maybe hates me or something. And it's like, no, I don't think so. Like, I'm still trying to like be cool with him. Not like we're not. But like, let me get to the point. He was at the Shaggy show that I opened for in Cudahy this year at the X-Ray Arcade. He was one of the openers, and I got to talk to him a couple times. Like, I thought it was dope. He's been doing like, because he's an actor too. He was doing like all the SAG stuff. I'm like, hey man, that's the shit because I love film, and I'm like, keep it up, dude. That's fucking fresh.
Cool.
Excuse me, but fucking burping.
Cool.
When he did his set on stage, he pulled me up for a second and just had me rock the stage with him, and that felt so good. I was like, okay, cool, man. Like I don't want to have I'm not no beef, dude, man. Like maybe I'll talk some shit now and then. I don't never talk no shit about him. Like he never did nothing bad to me. It was just I felt weird. Like does he harbor any resentment? And people were like, no, he doesn't, man. He's cool. And yeah, he pulled me up on stage. It was a good time. Like that dude's fresh as hell. Very skilled on the mic too, goes without saying. He wouldn't have been third fucking place if he wasn't, But yeah, much love to my Juggalo Cypher homies, abso-fucking-tively.
Y'all are part of the group of juggalos that provide entertainment when we got nothing else to do, and y'all give some I like going to and watching some of that stuff. Because, like, every once in a while, like, a gym will appear, and you're like, who the fuck is that? Like, and that's somebody that is one of us. Like, that's fucking cool as fuck. So, that's kind of like why I kind of wanted to...
Stoney comes alive anyways.
Yeah. Whenever y'all start doing y'all shit is when I've definitely waken up, taken a couple of cups of coffee, and done some narcotics, so I'm ready to fucking go. And then y'all are up there rocking stage. I'm like, bro, it's gonna be a good day. Like N.G.S just went up there and killed it again. Like that's a good gathering sign. You're like the fucking in my life, you kind of like last year. You were like the groundhog. It was like, oh, this is gonna be a good gathering. Like we got good juggalo rap in the fucking community.
Man, and like that second stage spot this year was fucking crazy. It's like when I like stopped to think, I'm like, Esham played this stage, Mushroomhead did, and like so many other people that I'm just like, not even to mention we rocked the main stage like right after Ritz. I'm like, this is fucking crazy, man. And the fact that people dug it too was so dope. Like people throwing glow sticks at me and shit and shooting Nerf guns and having a good time. Like it was.
Hey, did you get shot by any of the fucking Orbeez guns that people had, like the little bitty BBs?
I think I did because I remember a couple of them swung a little bit. And I was like, I'm getting hit with. I think it was good.
All of us, when we were on stage with Freewheel and shit, we were getting shot in the eyeballs, like in the dick, like I was up there trying to hype the crowd. I'm getting shot in the balls the whole time. Like, come on.
That's how it goes, you know.
I love it. I love it, dude.
Oh
I
yeah,
love.
man, it's an honor. I was like throwing shit at me. Fuck yes, I made it.
Hmm.
And like when it comes to like juggalo rap too, because I think that's a funny term. Because I don't know, like I know before I did this, I watched the Mad Max episode. That
Okay.
cat's fresh as hell, by the way. Like I've only
Think so too.
sadly only just been finding out about him. He was very well spoken and eloquent about this whole thing. Like that motherfucker knows what he's talking about.
Yeah,
Yep.
fountain of knowledge.
Yeah,
Mhm.
man, yeah, like that was fresh to hear about. And like, I was thinking about some of that stuff, and when it comes to juggalo rap, where it's like, I don't know how to put it because I know you get put in that box and then you can't get out of it, and it's like,
It can be one of two things, bro. It can either be cringy as fuck,
yes, which
or
it
it's going to
usually
be
is.
the most freshest shit you've ever seen.
Yeah, and it's like I don't want
A
to.
lot of the times, it's cringy as fuck.
It is, dog. Like,
Can
don't get
be.
me wrong. I get it. I know what we were all influenced by, but like, and I get the paint thing too. Don't get me fucking wrong. Like, I know what I look like, and when somebody sees someone with the face paint come on, and it's funny enough, especially at a Juggalo show, not even like a local gig I'll do out here, people will be like, "Oh yeah, here's the guy with the face paint," and it's like, guys, the fucking people that started this rock the paint. Why isn't anybody rocking this shit anymore? I like it, you know. That's why I do it because it's fun to look at. But
Here's my thing with it is now you have to paint up every time.
that's true.
You
It is.
know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's taxing. That's very taxing.
it is. I'll tell you, my face will break out like a motherfucker. I do not have the best skin for it. Like, it does get me that. But you got to pick your battles sometimes too. I won't lie. There's been shows I don't paint up for because it's just like you got to know your audience, man. If people aren't going to vibe with it, why would I do that?
Yeah.
Like, why open myself up for extra ridicule when they might not even jive with the lyrics off the bat? And that's the thing is like, listen, in a lot of my music, like I think very few and far between I actually like say juggalo or drop juggalo nomenclature or just be saying shit because like I'm a fucking juggalo. This is the same fucking Hatchman charm I've had since my first gathering when I was 15. So like I said, jug card, fuck that bitch. I'd have the most torn up jug card of people my demographic that were second deckers or whatever. But
That's cool, dude.
something about like just I don't want to rap about being a juggalo because it's not necessarily the most interesting subject to me. Being
As
a juggalo,
connoisseur, we don't want to hear just juggalo.
Right.
Yeah.
Juggalo this.
Yeah,
juggalo
man.
This,
I think-
flipping on fucking whoop-de-wop.
Yeah. I think as a juggalo, what I'd rather see is you act like one, not tell me that you're one.
yes,
Right.
show don't tell. Show don't tell is the fucking like number one rule of all good art. You fucking show it, you don't tell it. So like, I'll be and honestly, when it just comes to subject matter, it's like yeah, like I might like smoke and like do weird funny shit once in a while, but like I don't know, man. I don't want to hear about juggalo shit all the time. The thing that drew me into it, like I don't know if you want to call it like, because I know there's like there's thuggalos, and the way that I always saw it was like there's your juggalos that are more into riders, and then there's your juggalos that are more into like Lotus type shit.
Right.
And
Okay.
for me, it's like that horror, dark, mystical shit. Like don't get me wrong, I love riders too, but
So
like
you was a Lotus fan. You was a bigger
I-
Lotus fan.
yes,
Yeah, and that's cool.
And
I
like,
mean-
'cause it was so important to me at that age, and nobody else was doing shit like that, and it was so like fantasy, it was very interesting and different. It's like all the bullshit criticisms people make about any kind of hip hop from people that aren't fans of it, where they're like, "You're just talking about money or whatever the fuck," and it's like, yeah, but these guys aren't. These guys are talking about like dead body man shit, and it's different and weird, and I like that stuff. And what up, Gunner B? Much love, shout out, whoop whoop.
Whoop, dude.
My eyes are bad, so if people have been popping up in the chat and I can't see it, I'm sorry. The text is
We
very
did.
small.
We highlight for everybody, man. Like we have homies that pop in. We highlight their shit. We we have artists that pop in. We highlight their shit.
Yeah.
It's just like the revolving door of yo, what's up?
I feel
Woo, woo.
Yeah.
So like when it comes to that shit, it's like I'll be a juggalo, but I want to rap about dark, weird shit. And honestly, I want to branch out to different stuff. Like I love so much different kinds of music that I want to work towards making different stuff. I don't want to say like I don't want to just rap, but it's like, damn man, I want to make music that sounds good, and like I want to make a song that somebody plays 50 fucking times in a row because it means something to them.
Right.
I'm not trying to say I want to intentionally make meaningful. Like, I just want to make my shit and sound good. And if it touches people, that's fucking great. Because when people set out to do that, it can be preachy and cringe. And I get it. I've tried writing those songs where it's like, nobody understands me. I'm really a good person and not a killer. And it's like, okay, this is just corny. Like, just double down on it, man. Like, I'm a good
Double
person.
down on it.
There's
That-
like a fine line, you know? Like, people don't want to always hear the cringy shit, but then people also want to hear the more authentic who the fuck you are. And,
Yeah,
This
like,
is-
don't get me wrong, I have a real track on my album that I'm like, I hope it does something, because I wanted to get more real, but I'm like, I'm kind of stuck in this, like, just doing the killer fantasy shit because it's fun and I'm good at it. And like, and I'll say one more thing about Juggalo rap that makes me laugh is like, whoop whoop, what up? Okay, hold up. I had this point. It's whenever I see somebody that's trying to do this shit and they talk about like murder, kill, but then they'll be like, but I'm holy in the name of God. It's like, okay, look, just because like ICP could juggle both of those things, you're not doing it right where you're trying to be like a righteous killer off the bat. Like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You're like, I kill people, but only bad people because I'm Dexter. It's like, yeah, dog, I get it. Fuck bigots, kill bigots, kill child molesters, all that good shit ICP says. But like, they did it well and with tact. And these people just hop up on the mic, no skills, and try to be like, yeah, I'm a murderer, but not really.
I think, for instance, I'm going to use somebody that's already in the scene that's been signed now. So, Chapter 17 blessed us with Darby O'Trill, which most of us have known Darby since before he got signed, and been following him. Like, he does it in a way that it's like, when you say the double down, if you're going to double down, like his, the spinal fluid smoothie shit, like, I'm a piece of shit. Like, and then why am I a piece of shit? And then he lays it out for you. Yeah. And it's never like, oh, well, I'm this good dude, and love your homies, do all this other shit, but yet I get nights where I get turned and go fucking kill people. Nah, bro, go get turned, kill people, and then be up in bitches' purses all the time. Like, dude, this double down on that shit. You can't.
Yeah, it's like, this is like, I don't want to diminish
Good
it.
for
It's
you.
like,
I'm really glad that you get that shit, bro, because I don't think a lot of people do that.
What really trips me out too is I'll make this like psycho killer shit, and people will really be like I've literally gotten a message once from somebody that was like, "So you like to hurt women, huh?" I'm like, no, it's fucking fake, dude. It's as real as horror movies. Like, yeah, like, would you really want me to be murdering people? Would that be more real for you? Yeah. I saw Mad Max comment on this post somebody made, and I won't name the dude who said it, but somebody was like, all these horrorcore rappers that don't do what they really say. I'm like, do you want me to? Is that what you're really saying? Like, oh, you're not cool because you don't fucking murder families and eat them? I'm like, yeah. Neither does fucking the dude who plays Michael Myers, dog. Like, no, it's fucking fake.
He's really
like,
out there killing people, dog. Like,
and it's like, I don't know, too. When it gets different with, like, I don't know, people that are into the more, like, gangster rap type stuff, like, I don't know, they got more to prove. Like, I realized this recently. I'm like, I don't rap about guns in any of my music because I've only fired one. I'm not going to front and be like, yeah, I carry a gun. Like, no, I don't really carry knives with me to kill people either, but, like, I don't know. I watch a lot of horror movies. I read a lot of books, shit. I don't know what to tell people.
I think it's very irrational, but that's the double standard. It's like, we want, as juggalos, we want to be catered to. I think this is anybody, especially like in hip hop. We want to be catered to in a manner that what you say is real. And when you break the third wall or the fourth wall, and you realize, like, hey, my favorite person in the world who I thought was killing people, like, this guy be just watching like Looney Tunes and eating cereal all day, and he might be like the t-ball coach for his like local like group or whatever. Like, this guy might be.
Like, I get that it's a hard line to walk with the with, like, call it the gimmick or whatever. It's like the guys that like are like Ghost or Guar or like, they're fucking just people too, chilling, taking a shit on their phone, like flipping through Facebook or whatnot. Like, I try to when I'm on stage, I'm a monster and all that. As soon as I hop off, I can barely look people in the face when they're like, dude, you fucking killed it. I'm like, oh, thank you. Like, I get all shy and shit and like face flushing. I'm just like,
But what I
What's up?
think makes the quote unquote gimmick in our culture so like imperative is like look at the clowns' format and stuff. Like kayfabe is something that transcends beyond wrestling in our culture.
Right.
100%. Kayfabe is not a wrestling term. It should be entered in the dictionary like wrestling / juggalo. Because like the clowns have kept kayfabe their entire career. Like when you get to know Joe and Joey, it's like, oh fuck, it's probably an experience. You know what I'm saying? So like you see, like for instance, like if kayfabe wasn't important in our culture, like do you remember when we were kids and like Twisted and ICP and all them got arrested for like wild shit and their mugshots got posted all over the internet? And to see Jay without face paint for the first time, I was like, what the fuck? Like he's a human being? Like what the fuck? Even in some of my friends, they were like, this guy's white? What the fuck? Like, holy shit! Like it was a wild experience.
I have this thing, especially about like, I'll say it about like Tech 9 and Violent J, kind of just as easy examples, where it's like, I don't know how to exactly put it, but like I feel like there's a point when people become successful or they've just been doing this for a while, where like what they're rapping about might not obviously be the same shit that got them started, but it's like I don't know, it loses that kind of.
I don't mean to interrupt you. Yeah, hold up.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt. Do you guys hear like robotic shit too?
Yeah, the audio's messed up.
Yeah. Are you running your audio through your phone?
Yes.
So what do they need? What does he need to do on Sid?
Try picking your phone up a little bit because there's kind of an echo.
Hello?
Just to get it off the mic.
Juggalo, dude, it wouldn't be a Juggalo show without audio problems, so anybody that wants to bitch later, like, go fuck yourselves. We've all been to a show.
Yeah,
No, man, it's about the same. Here's the thing. We can bounce you out and then bounce you. We can bounce you out, bounce back in, and maybe that'll.
Yeah, it probably would.
Try to hit the link again, the same link.
Yeah, we're gonna bounce you out for a second. Hit the link back in the message and just join back in, bro.
I wonder if it tried to change the audio or something on the settings and stream audio.
Yeah. Hey, this is a great opportunity for everybody that's watching right now. N.G.S. has got some audio issues. We want to provide the best fucking quality experience to Juggalos that we can get. So while we're doing that, this is a great time to like and subscribe our channel. If you're new to our little family that we've got going on here, this is a great
video.
Like the video, like some of our other shit that we've had on catalog.
Watch the Jay interview. Go watch fucking the 2 Clockwork interviews. Go watch the Clockside Fest one. That one was fun.
This is another opportunity. Hey, our Clockside vlog is coming soon to your bitch asses.
I got sick, so it got delayed.
Yes, but a vlog is coming soon. N.G.S. is back. Let's get this dude back in.
John said back to Tarkov. If I didn't have to work tomorrow, I'd be playing Tarkov too.
Yeah, fuck Tarkov. I need the arena to come out. Anyways,
back to the N.G.S. interview.
Hello.
What's up?
That's better.
1,000 times
wonderful.
better.
I hooked up my little earbud mic too. Hopefully that'll help out.
Damn, we should have been running that the whole time. Not even cap.
Shit.
Not even cap.
It's all good though. So going back to what we were kind of talking about with some of the gimmick stuff and everything, I noticed like your albums. It takes a village to burn a witch and witchcraft. So obviously there's something there. There's something with the whole, Wicca or whatever it may be with you. I was just kind of wondering about that.
Yeah, no doubt. So like it doesn't necessarily. So the witch stuff definitely makes people, I think like, oh, pagan, that type of like black craft stuff that people are all into these days. But when I first came up with "It takes a village to burn a witch," it is a play on the "It takes a village to raise a child" phrase.
Right.
I kind of
Badass
like.
name, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I I was proud of that one when I came up with it. I was like, that sounds fresh, shit.
For sure.
So the way that I took it though was kind of like the old school like Salem witch trials stuff. You had all these women who were like, you know, intelligent, powerful women that did their own thing. Maybe they worked with like herbs and apothecary and stuff like that. And then like people were like persecuting them or just throwing bullshit on their names like, oh, you're this, you're that, let's burn this motherfucker. And so there's that misunderstanding aspect to it where it's like you're this outcast person that has a lot of energy to you that is persecuted by people that don't fucking understand you. I think juggalos can dig on that shit. So the other half of it though is like if you take it kind of literally in a folklore sense, the witch would be this incredibly powerful person who if it was like they have their powers like, you know, flying around on a broom type shit, I think it would take the whole village to burn that motherfucker because they're so powerful. So it would take all of you to kill me. It also kind of, I like to think it echoes that it's not the same tone necessarily, but like, hey, what up, mom? Love you, mom. Whoop whoop.
Oh, hey, whoop whoops to moms, bro.
Oh yeah. And
cool as fuck.
Yeah. So like the sense of like a witch has all this power and it would take all of you to destroy me. And then I think like, you know, I have the long hair and shit. I have some fairly feminine things about me and stuff now and then that I kind of tap into. And I think that the witch itself is a fairly feminine, you know, figure. So that this inner power, this magic that has been trodden down on by like society and all these people that don't understand you, it would take all you motherfuckers to take me down because I'm that powerful. It takes a village to burn a witch.
Right.
So, yeah. And I was going to say, I remember what I was going to say is like, I like the Public Enemy, It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back. Very different message, but I love the flow of that title. Right. So like in terms of It Takes a Village to Burn a Witch, same kind of shit. Like,
I think in our actual like history though, I think a lot of it had to do with ergot-ridden bread.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Like people are just tripping balls, just trying to live. And they're going to their, you know what's fucked up is like they're going to their bakeries and to like communion at church and they're eating bread for communion. And all it is like everybody's just getting dosed.
Dude,
so like, I wonder if you was to look back like on communion day, like 2 days later, everybody was burning a witch in their community because.
Oh, you got a point. I've been tripping for 2 days straight.
Shit. Go Google this shit.
Real
shit.
No real shit, man. Yeah, if somebody spiked me, I'd be like, you fucking witchcraft. You hexed me, motherfucker.
They really did chalk it up to mass hysteria, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, y'all were tripping.
Yeah, everybody was just ingesting the precursor to LSD. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
That's so out of pocket, too.
Fucking A.
That's funny, dude. A lot of our culture comes back to like a hallucinogen element, too, which is...
Oh, no doubt.
I like that's very ingrained.
I think like one of my favorite things to do is honestly to trip a little on a mushroom, go and smoke a little, and go for a walk and listen to music. Like, I did that shit last night. I finally I've been wanting to do that to the new Andre 3000 album that everyone's talking about. Dog, like I have like 2 tracks left, but I went for like a long walk and it was perfect. It was such like a vibe and like, I mean, to me, I kind of put a morbid spin on shit. So I'm like, I feel like I'm in the middle of a fucking folk horror right now with the flute and everything. Like I was walking the bike path near the woods. So trippy. And then like, he's got all these, it's just, I just love shit like that. But like being in that trippy mind state, I like to tell people that my music, I think the best way you should listen to it is just with the buds in, go for a walk in the woods. Go take a walk and listen to my shit. Cause that's what I was doing when I was writing it. So like to get in that vibe, especially.
Word.
Yeah.
What's up, dude? Microdosing has been. I think about trying some of that here pretty soon. I've got a lot of stress in my life.
Been on my mind a lot.
It helped me, man. 2022, I had been on some shit that I shouldn't have been because of that toxic relationship, and the shrooms helped get me off it, man. I just was like, well, I can't be doing this shit. So,
Yeah,
but I know I'm
DMT.
kind of addicted to stuff, so let me try to do something else and just like a little cap, go for a walk. I did it for like almost a year straight, but it kept me sorted for a bit, you know?
One of the things that really pulled me away from a dark place when I was struggling with addiction, like I'd moved out of my area, so I wasn't around like constant like influence and shit, and I couldn't go find it if I wanted to.
Yeah.
And then I did a heavy dose of mushrooms, and then about 6 months later, I broke through on DMT, and that like solidified everything for me. I couldn't.
Sometimes that'll do it, yo. It'll knock your head straight about shit. That's why I like it, you know.
I want to ask the Joe Rogan question. Have you ever done DMT?
Why, yes, sir. I have dabbled with the dimethyltryptamine a couple times. I've never fully blasted off. I got close-ish, where I felt like I was on the edge of slipping into it, then it didn't happen. But I've had good experiences on it, and then kind of one stale one. But
shouldn't be so antisocial at the gathering. I could solve that for you, maybe.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I feel you.
So scary. If I get 100%.
I know.
It's worth it.
Tell the story.
Dog,
It's worth it.
I could not do Deems at the gathering. That would I would shit your pants, dog.
I know a homie hooked me up with he had a pen of it a year or two ago, and I didn't rock it off or nothing, but I was just sitting at the campsite hitting it, and all the trees start shimmering a little, and I'm like, yeah, that's fresh. Fuck yeah, dog. You know, it's the gathering shit.
Shit.
Yep.
So what is the future plans for N.G.S. if because we're gonna wrap this conversation up a little bit.
Yeah, no doubt.
We want to know what can we expect from you in the future now that you've rocked some stages at the gathering, you've definitely won some awards. People that don't know who you are, or people that really don't attend what the fuck's going on at our festivals or maybe not at shows. So what's your future plans, bro?
Fucking just I've made I hit so many landmarks this year with playing at the gathering and trying to drop out this album. People have their heads turned my way, and I just want to I want to make better music and get people into this shit, you know. Hold on, I wrote some shit down here what I'm trying to accomplish.
Cool.
I was trying to do some notes and shit, you know. I want to evolve as a musician, work with new people. There's a lot of groups out there in our community and in my local community that I could be doing shit with.
Yeah.
To make new sounds and better stuff.
It's not like you're not a talented fucking artist, bro.
Hey, thank you, man. Yeah, I want to make better music and have people hear it. I want to put on better stage shows, no doubt. I really want to up my game there because I do try to be a little theatric. I've got these Severed Faces. Shoggoth Assembly, gotta give them a shout out. I usually pull one of these bad boys up on stage, and then I'll rip it off and pour blood on myself. So I want to, you can't just start at Guar levels of blood, but I'd like to get there someday. I love shit like that. So I want to upgrade my stage presence. I need to make music videos. Probably one of my biggest failings as an artist is no music videos, and I need to turn that shit around because that'll really get people to see me and visually once you have a music video. People be like, oh, that's that dude. I saw that video. So, I just need to get off my ass and pay someone to help me do that. I want to try getting paid gigs this year because I did a lot of the pay-to-plays, and people, I've got some great people I do work with around here. But shit, man, I don't know how to get to that next level where I start asking people, hey, man, if you want me on the show, kick me this much. I don't know what people ask. I don't know how to value myself. But, it's not I'm not trying to, money isn't the goal. But shit, I want to make some money while I'm doing this, I think actually though I want fan art. I want people to make cool shit where I look like a monster and shit. I just want people to get into it and upgrade everything. I need to move from independent to slightly better underground.
You've heard it first, Juggalos. N.G.S. does this because he wants fucking fan art, not because of money or fame. He just wants he wants a hentai porno of him drawn with a 20-foot dick.
Do it.
Woody Woo better get on that.
Yeah,
fuck
Woody
yeah,
Woo.
man.
Yeah.
It's just so cool to that people are like I said, it's a trip to me that people are like, man, your shit is dope. I'm like, 5 years ago I didn't have that. 2 years ago I didn't even have that, and now people are like, I can't wait for your next album. When's it coming, man?
Cool.
I'm like, what? So like, I'm just gonna try to keep riding this train and just put out cooler shit. And you know, the Juggalo's always got my heart. If I start making stuff someday, like I want to do like stuff that sounds like Prof or like, I don't know, Depeche Mode type music. Like I just hope people dig it and vibe with it, because I want to make good music, because I care about music like a motherfucker, and hopefully put on the best show that I can and keep. Let's stick around and try to do this for a few more years and see. Like I don't want to give up on it. I've heard so many people that just stop. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't make money doing this, but I love doing it and I care about it. So, like, fuck it. Let's see what happens. And I definitely want to try to get back on The Gathering. I would love that. You know, I'm like, I feel like I was just lucky this year, but, like, hopefully people will be like, hey, he kicked ass. Let's get him back. It makes me happy to see that if you go on my Spotify and it's, like, other people that they listen to. It's, like, Clockwork and Zitro and Tier Diaz, all the people I was on the Cypher with, Gunner B, and, like, Humble Among You. I have this sense of, okay, this is where I sit. This is the people that like, and these people are popping in the community. So I'm like, I'm honored to know that, like, at least Spotify considers me part of that right now.
You're literally associated with like one of the top unsigned Juggalo artists in our scene, which is Clockwork, and then you're also associated with like the #1 like Juggalo YouTuber in our scene. So like that's right? Nothing. That's not. You know what I mean? Like that's nothing. I
played the boat. I played the boat this year at Shankside, the pirate ship.
Yeah, I was on, like, that's our homies. Yeah, I mean, we're all wearing their merch, bro.
Hey, man. Yeah. Hey, you can't spell Shankside without N.G.S. Don't forget that. Right in the fucking middle.
Shots fired.
Much love to them cats, yo.
Yeah, there's a lot of them in here tonight, like Adam and a bunch of other cats. Like,
oh hell yeah, much love to those guys, man. The Shankside people are dope as fuck, man. I'm so glad they put me on, and like, there's just been some very positive cats that have been showing me love from Shankside. So like, hell yeah, much love to those guys, yo.
Yeah, those are our homies, dude.
Hell yeah.
They welcomed us with open arms at Clockside this year, and like without a doubt, like they're definitely my family for sure.
Hell yeah, man. Speaking of them, like I want to do shit with Clockwork, definitely. Like my whole thing is like, not to be like I want them to ask me, but it's like I there's something weird to me about like paying or buying features from people, like especially like the people that are like kind of bigger in the scene. Like I don't want to buy one of these pre-written fucking like Chris Calico verses or something. Like, you know, I don't know if I'll ever get to the stage where he's asking me to do a song with him, but like that's the type of shit I want to earn. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, like once you buy a feature from anyone in the community right now, they're not no pre-written bullshit. I'm pretty sure they're all like on the spot, like for that beat, for you type shit.
I would hope so. I'll see that.
When you talk about like Clockwork, oh yeah, that shit's all gonna be.
Oh yeah,
authentic.
I don't doubt it with them, yo. Like it's just been weird for me to see some of the people that we came up watching doing it, and I'm like, I mean, make your money, but. Shit.
Like if you're getting like a Clockwork feature, if you're getting like an SON feature, if you're getting an Apollo Exodus feature, some of these other Will Gates is making his shit like all these people, they're making their shit like, okay, cool, I've got money, let's work, and then they're digging something out of their brain for you that's fresh. Like,
yeah, man,
it's nothing like, oh, here's a verse that I've had for 22 years that I've never used, like a quick flip.
What I could never find a beat for here.
Yeah,
give it to you for fucking a band, you know?
Yeah, right.
No shit. That's facts. It's so cool, dude. Like, I'm gonna be very, very honest with you. You know what I mean? Like, anybody can just get on the stage of the Gathering and be exposed, or like pay to play or whatever. Like, it's been really cool to have you up on the show tonight and realize like you're a little bit more jug than I realized, and it's very fresh to, you know what I'm saying? Because like anybody can be put up on a platform, and I really hate to run into somebody that like we really like, and then we put them on and they just be a fucking juff as fuck. Like,
yeah, man, it's like, not to like, you know, tug my nuts, but it's like, you know, I paint up on a whim sometimes just because it feels cool, because like I just love this shit. I ain't got shit to prove. I am a Juggalo. Everybody knows me like as the Juggalo friend, you know. Like I got people be like that, you know, people that aren't Juggalos, they send me the Juggalo memes they see, because like, you know, like one of my friends is like, you know, I don't really fuck with Juggalos, but I fuck with you. Like, I love you to death, and you're the shit. So, like, you're my window to that world. And I'm like, hey, thanks, man.
Hey,
I like to be
so-
like the nicest juggalo some people know, you know?
That breaks into a little bit of a mini conversation for a second. Like, all of us have jobs, I would assume, if you're not selling crack, which I might be doing soon. Shout out to my rocks.
Hey.
But we're all juggalos in the workplace. Do you ever run into the experience of like someone finds out, or they approach you and they're like, "All right, bro, are you a juggalo?" Like I've had a feeling, and then when you say yes, they ask you a million questions, and you become like the unicorn at work. They're like, "Bro, we got a fucking juggalo that works with us at work." Like,
They ask what the tattoos are about. And
Yeah.
Kinda, you know, yeah, like, because it's a weird thing to put on Front Street, you know. It's like, because some people definitely don't vibe with it. They just don't. And I'm like, you know, I don't want people to like be like, oh, you can't be like this around. It's like, man, I'm pretty chill. But I do like being that little gateway to this world that they don't know anything about. Like I said, I was teaching people about poop dollars and stuff, and it's like, it's such a weird thing to them. They're like, they see the Fago showers and everything, and they're like, nope, couldn't do it. Like, good for you, but could never do that shit. And I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you, man. This is just, I love doing it. This is the shit for me. It'll be like, what are you gonna go? What are you doing after work? Some juggalo shit. I'm like, hey, you know it every day.
yeah, they
And
just
I
think
might not
that-
even be doing shit, but this is just what I am, you know?
And my favorite part of it is like when people find out that you're a juggalo, and then like their precursor in their mind is like a gang member, like a straight hoodlum, and then you start talking to them, and then all of a sudden, you know, you get to talking about like
They're like,
toy
damn, I was
drives
right.
and shit, and the food drives that ICP has done, and they're all like, oh well, damn, maybe you guys ain't that bad, and then you start talking, and then you're like, oh well, this guy's a fucking dick. And it's like,
Yeah. Like, luckily, I haven't had too many people like shit talking on me being a juggalo. I do remember one time I was hanging out at Chiba Hut, and I was just hanging with some people, and they're like, "Oh, this is our homie N.G.S. You know, he raps and all that or whatever." And she was like, "Oh, you're actually a juggalo?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like, you don't gotta say it like that, shit. Like, I'm a good person, you know. I don't know what to tell you, man. I know we get a bad rap every once in a while, but fuck, you know.
one apple ruins it for the whole fucking bunch most of the
Yeah.
time.
Exactly, you know. But,
yeah, we're
yeah.
at that hour part, man. So while you're still here, let everybody know your social media, so where everybody can fucking find you, where everybody can get a hold of you, follow you, all that bullshit.
Yes, Sirski. My name is N.G.S. I am the next gen sickness, your faithful no good sinner. I'm Mr. Never Gonna Stop because I'm N.G.S. for life. And that's N.G.S. for LIF. Search that up anywhere. Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, YouTube. Well, maybe not Spotify. You might not find it that way. Search Fear Food on Spotify or Malevolence. You'll see that I look like this, and I'm holding up one of these faces on my thing. But if you search N.G.S. for life anywhere, go to like my Instagram and shit, especially. I try to post a bunch of pictures on there. I've got a link tree that'll take you everywhere. But yeah, that's me. I got St. Ank Street dropping hopefully by the end of this year. Yeah, man, just stick around and see what happens and shit. Can I give a couple shout outs?
Yeah, go for it, dude.
Am I allowed
Whatever
to
the fuck
shout
you-
out my homies?
No,
Gotta
you're
give-
not allowed. Fuck these people.
Fuck these people, yo. Big ups to Mom, since you're in the chat. I love you to death.
Shout out, Mom.
Yeah. Shout outs to Kat, my lady, who's chilling in the other room. Gotta give shout out to the Prodigies, my brothers. I love you guys to death. Hold on. Where's my fucking list of peoples? My family, who's came out and supported me at my shows. I appreciate the fuck out of you, and all my homies from Madison, Wisconsin. You know I fucking love you guys. The Boof Tang Clan, my Juggalo homies, of course. Nigel T of Worldwide Chaos, he's producing St. Ank Street, and check him out. He had some dope shit come out this year as well. Gunner B, of course. Tommy Reaganomics for putting me on some shows in the Wisco area. Kid Vibe, Freddie the King, the Mid City Kid, Obscure. Those are some local cats. I just have to put people on, you know, the people that I've worked with around here. Jake
Hell
from
yeah.
Midwest Mix Up. All these motherfuckers have contributed to me being able to do so much cool fucking shit this year. My Juggalo Cypher homies as well. Much love to all of y'all. Much love to fucking everybody. If I've forgotten some people, you know I fucking love you. Thank you to my fans. It's weird. I haven't ever been able to really say shit like that, but thank you to my fans. I saw a couple names pop up in the chat. Like I said, my eyes bad, so I couldn't see all the names, but much fucking love to everybody who came out and showed some support today. You guys mean the world to me. I can't wait for you to see St. Ank Street and all the cool shit that's coming up next. Whoop, whoop. I hope to see y'all at the next gathering. Much love to everybody doing ballers. I forgot that was today. I'd like to go to Juggalo Day because it's February 23rd and that's my birthday. So I want to try to get out there for that shit. That would be fresh as fuck. But yeah, man, stay tuned. I'm N.G.S. You know what I'm saying? Whoop whoop.
Hell yeah.
Woo. Move
Hell of a
fucking
closing.
woo. Thank you so much for giving us some of your time tonight, man.
Yeah, for real.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on. It means a lot.
Cool. So now you can't be a stranger at the gathering. If you see any of us at the gathering, you can't be like, "Oh, I got to stay at my fucking camp." No,
Hey, you know what? I got hugs.
bro,
You
I
better
will
come up
come
and give me
into
a hug.
I will come into your camp at 4:00 into your tent and demand conversation. You
Oh,
can't
hell
be-
yeah, man.
Please.
Catch me on them candid interviews. Pull up with the mic and everything and be like, hey,
Oh.
it's time. I'm like, oh, shit, okay, I'm tripping, but we'll do this.
If you
Big, like saucers.
Both Tony and Onstead are very much mega phone people.
Yeah, we are megaphone people, so we will walk
Yeah.
around the whole gathering yelling, "N.G.S, where the fuck you at?"
Hey, fuck
Oh,
yeah,
bro,
dog.
until I find you. Until I find you.
We find you. Yes, it's will.
Hell yeah.
Cool, bro. So we look to see you in the future. Hey, are you going to be at Jungle
Absolutely.
Ohio? Or are you going to go? Are you going
I
to go
don't think
watch?
I can make it, unfortunately. I haven't planned the best for it, and that's a long-ass drive from Wisconsin where I'm at, and especially with the roads and shit. Like, I wanted to, but I don't think it's really going to pan out. And that's, like, kind of what's kicking me about Juggalo Day, too. It's, like, winter, but I don't think I would necessarily drive to Texas. But
It's going to be
you know
warm
what
as
I'm
fuck, dog. It's going to be warmer
Yeah.
than you realize. It's
That's
not
true.
gonna be bad. They just don't like juggalos or weed. That's the only downside, and so it's whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But probably gonna see me there. That's whatever.
Oh, yeah.
hmm Well, it's been nice, bro. We will see you in the future. If we don't see you at Juggalo Ohio and you can't make it, we will definitely see you at the gathering. Yeah, bro.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, man. Well, 2 whoops, bro, and we will see you next time.
Whoop,
This has
whoop.
been-
Much love, y'all.
N.G.S, guys. Go like his shit. He told you where to find him.
That was
Well,
a good ass interview. That dude.
it was.
Shit. Yeah,
Mhm.
I can't wait to see him at the gathering and like fucking yell obnoxious things until we find him.
Yep, because that's coming into your future. I hope you signed up for that because that's what you did when you came to the Thuggalo show.
Yeah, Thuggalo alumni have
For sure.
agreed to be bugged at all
We
times
find people
during the gathering.
at like 3:00 in the morning when we're all bug-eyed on
Whatever.
Whatever comes from the pharmacist.
And then we just, we record things so we incriminate ourselves for some reason, and then we give it to you guys as content.
I just throw up.
Stay tuned for the vlog. Stay tuned for that
Oh
vlog.
yeah, for real.
We do got some news.
This is our news portion.
Leave, we got about 20 minutes of news. Let's see what we started off with first. Whatever I pull up first is what we're talking about first.
Come on,
what
dude.
happens to
Do your
me?
job.
Dude. But Juggalo weekend
Juggalo
coming
weekend.
to the Alamo. We're taking.
Oh,
it back.
hey. Hey,
February
bro. Your fucking screen is shared. Your whole fucking screen.
Close the chat first. Is what you say.
Close your chest.
Yeah.
We don't. No porn links.
Oh, you wanted them links though. Those were the fucking nugget links.
I
dog.
sent you those links.
You
Yeah,
did
motherfucker.
send me- We had to take it off the screen before our guest hopped in tonight. I can
Yeah,
promise you that.
for real.
We didn't want
Definitely
him
had to
judging
do
us.
that.
We didn't want him judging us at all, but
There we
it is
go.
what it is. Juggalo weekend, the 23rd and 24th,
Taking back
is-
the Alamo.
taking back the fucking Alamo down in Texas. Goddamn Texas. Get your cowboy hats on, but leave your weed at home, ladies and gentlemen. Texas don't play that.
I'll bring it. Fuck 'em. Bring it. Fucking bring everything, bro. Like, you're not gonna have to
Bring
find.
it all.
Yeah, just fucking bring it. Make them fucking deal with you. Be a juggalo. Like, in Dallas, let's just put it this way. One of our homies decided that they were gonna go smoke some crack, and they went and smoked some crack, and no problem. So, and this is gonna be a fun event.
We're
Um,
at fucking at the Alamo.
You got
this
the. You got the weekend package deal, whatever that's included.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even looked at any of this.
I know, right? I just seen it over there. I was like, I wonder what the weekend package deal is.
I just
Yeah.
know that I unfortunately.
It's gonna be Violent J on high as fuck on ketamine, and he's gonna want butt sex from you.
No. They had that big bag of mushrooms. They're gonna be all high on the big bag of mushrooms that fucking him and Ouija were holding up.
Right.
And those are some fire ass mushrooms. Those are some
Mhm.
good ones.
He said, I know.
Speaking of mushrooms, this might be a chance to like diddly daddly, and we might have a sponsorship for our fucking channel coming soon. Juggalos, if you like getting resets in your life, if you like doing other wild shit,
If you're
we
a
might.
fun guy.
If you're a fun guy, we might have an outlet for you soon where you can figure those outlets out for yourself.
I did just start my TikTok today, actually. So if you guys want to check that out, I'm gonna plug it real quick. If you guys want to check that out, if you want to learn how to grow your own mushrooms and things, Thuggalo Mycology on TikTok. Go follow me. It'll be bullshit videos here and there. But
Or watch
also,
the Clockside Fest vlog.
and there's Clockside Fest vlogs, and there's other things. But more news. Fuck that. We gotta talk about that later. More news.
More news.
Tonight, while this is actually going on, 11, 10, 9, 8, what's this? It's 8 o'clock out west, roughly around there. We also, Jesus Christ, again, we also have West Coast Christmas going on right now, with popping off with Hex, Triz, Wacko the Kid, Strife. Bring that up. Who else is that? I can't read the other ones. It's small.
I don't know. But I did see Doc Strife's fucking set list for this, and it like literally, if you just read the set list and row it, sounds like a poem.
All of them are.
I wish I would have saved it so I could read it as a spoken word poem, because it really, his set list sounds like a fucking poem, and it was badass. I ain't gonna lie.
They're all my favorite songs too by him.
Right.
But Strife shit?
Yeah.
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 All
That's
that
a
is
bro.
for the event tonight. Also, what the fuck is happening tonight? It's super dope. I'm kind of salty. I missed this. This is in my local area. Motherfucking Tales of a Clown. This was gonna be a super dope event, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But
So-
probably also Jay talking a bunch of stories, which
44 minutes ago, Jay went live on Instagram titled Tales of a Clown. So I don't know what that is. Obviously, we were doing our live, but I just.
I'm gonna have to check that out once we
Yeah.
get here. But I was very excited for this one here, man. We got a couple more things to work through here. Everybody thought it was today. It's not today. It's actually
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Look, Shank got me fucked up. Fuck you, Shank. I love you, but your posting led me to believe it was today, and it's not today.
Ballers on a boat. Ballers on a boat. Motherfucking tomorrow, it is popping off with fucking clowns, and then you got Darby on fucking cruise number 1, and you got Ouija on cruise number 2. And who else was all up on there? Who else did we have? DJ Chunk, Napalm, I don't know who that is. Kenny Urban, I don't know who that is. That's all on the first cruise. On the second cruise, we got DJ Chunk again, and then Beatbox House. So
I feel like Chunk's going to be doing a lot of mixing in between.
Chunk is
just,
going to
like,
be
keeping
doing
the vibe.
hella scratching. Hella scratching.
Dude,
Scratching.
Like, I am just like, I love the concept of like having juggalos on a boat, but let's be real.
They're gonna clog the shitters up in like 30 minutes.
Oh, for sure.
And then where are you gonna poop? Then where are you gonna fucking poop?
On the
From
deck,
8
yo.
From 8 until from on the this he said the poop deck. He said the poop deck.
On
That's
the
a dad
deck.
joke for sure.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure, you win. You win. All right. Yeah, Juggalos are gonna clog the fucking toilets up on the first fucking cruise, and then the ninjas on the second cruise aren't gonna be able to poop at all, and it's just gonna overflow, and it's gonna be
Hey,
gathering.
hey,
Like,
Matt,
man,
we're gonna. We should just hit up Shank and Mad Max and a bunch of those ninjas that are gonna be there and be like, so, what was night 2 of the shitters like?
No, remember, they're back-to-back cruises.
yeah.
Oh
they're
shit! I thought it was
yeah.
like, oh
No,
fuck.
they're
No,
back.
like one docks and then they let
Yep.
off, and then the other one
And
gets
then the
on.
other
And
ones
they
get.
take
I
off.
think they got like an hour or two in between the other one coming back on and them going on the next one.
Ah man, that's fucking cool as fuck. Wish we could be there.
It's dope. It's dope, but
Another
I
prediction
I can't
of
do it.
mine
Christmas.
is that Darby, and like so Ouija will come out on cruise 1 for Darby and probably do fucking one of the songs they've done together, and then vice versa for the second one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they'll
But you
be
still
there
get to
chilling.
see both of them. Each cruise will still get to see fucking both of them.
Bro, Juggalo Ohio, we get 2 nights of Ouija.
But
That brings me to the next one.
Guess what, motherfuckers?
Motherfucking Juggalo, Ohio 2. Tickets are still on sale. I think they're very, very, very limited. You can no longer buy the 2-day passes. You can buy them one at a
individually,
time. Yes, you
for
can
the
buy them
price,
individually.
the same price.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. It was like $5 cheaper, I think, when you bought the 2-day pass or some shit. But on night 1, we get Ouija, fucking Esham, Gizmo, which is dope because Gizmo, there's a couple fucking dope Gizmo and Ouija songs that are hard.
Yeah,
Ricky Hill,
fucking Rick
which is
Hill.
pretty dope. I'm pretty excited for Rick Hill.
Mhm.
Shaggy the Airhead, always dope for Shaggy. Always fucking hype for Shaggy. Death Plus, always good to see Death Plus. Fucking Thuggalo Show alumni. Next one up on this list is Elixir. You take this one.
What, for day 1? I can't see that shit, bro.
Oh well, all right. It's his homeboy from the
Oh,
motherfucking
yeah.
UK.
First
UK Ninja.
Oh,
Like, all the way over. Percy Bones.
yo, hey, if you want to, we need to get a hold of this dude, Percy. You have a Welcome to America, like, party that's
yeah.
probably going to be.
Oh, I hit him up.
Oh, he already knows.
I hit him up too.
Yeah. He knows he's coming into. I told
A
him
hell
that
of a
we're in
time.
Thuggalos are gonna get
Get that motherfucker gone.
I'll even roll up a joint with some tobacco in it for you.
Welcome home or welcome to America party. This is gonna be for sure. I'm super excited for that. Next up, Motown Rage. Pretty dope.
Probably gonna see Jay Herm. Shout out Jay Herm.
Should be there maybe. Next up, another Thuggalo Show alumni. Acetone.
Acetone. Acetone. Acetone.
Boogie.
Shut up. And then.
Oh, sorry. I don't mean to bully you guys. I'm sorry. I don't mean to bully y'all.
Internet bullying you.
Yeah.
Fucking
5'6",
Shane
fucking out here
Hackett.
killing everybody.
Shane Hecker wraps up night number 1. Somebody take over night number 2. Can you guys?
Yo, I just want to say, like, Shade's pretty cool ninja. I got a chance to kick it with Shade
Yeah, there you
a
go.
little bit at Dallas J-Day last year with Acetone and all the other ninjas down there. Trey was there, Rick was there, everybody was there, except for these dudes because they live up north. But yeah, what else we got?
All right, so night 2 we got King 810,
A10,
Chapo, A10, whatever, Chapo, Darby O'Trill,
gang gang,
River Ken,
bought
Lardy.
onto the show,
yeah, Lardy B, which is
the Queen, the motherfucking the homie Apollo Exodus,
another
the
Thuggalo.
Appalachian Exorcist. Yeah.
Exorcist.
Appalachian Exorcist is gonna be fucking
yeah.
killing it.
All
He's gonna
of
be
Cockside-
exorcisms.
All of Cockside weekend in the following week. That's what Stoney's calling him. Then we got Wicked Ways,
Gang.
Tritone Music, which we've seen a lot of them around, especially
Yep.
Alter Ego, and then Demise.
Yep. Don't know who that person is.
Now, but I like the way they spelled that shit.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know, man. I'm excited to see these people that aren't really at shows be at a show.
Right.
Because this is your time to make it or break it. Because if you don't make it, I'm gonna break something and throw it.
But definitely the highlight being Percy coming all the way from fucking England.
I think that is our highlight, 100%. Because
For
I'm super
the-
excited to meet him.
Yep. We should do a snow comparison. Like, what's the snow like in England versus the snow like in America? And I'm talking about the shit that falls to the ground, and not the shit that goes up to your nose. You fucking fiends.
You had me. You already had me lost.
Yeah. See,
you had me, and then you lost me.
Oh, his Coke's gonna be way better, bro. Like, that shit's in this water.
I'm gonna let you guys, my honest opinion on the lineups here. Let's compare Juggalo Ohio 1 last year compared to this year. All right, after rip, I'm glad we got 2 days instead of 1 day.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say what everybody else is gonna say here. The Silver Boys should have been invited back.
Fuck this Clockwork Geek.
And S.O.N. I think deserves a spot on there again because those two and Apollo killed Juggalo Ohio last year.
Yeah.
I get it. They didn't want it to be the same.
And with all the other names that they added, it was still enough of a variety.
Yep. I think the lineup's pretty fire, man. Like I said, for those of you that bought in, that are not a part of like what I consider the culture yet, this is your chance to prove yourself. Like, you've got a stage of you got a stage set in front of juggalos, bro. Like, if you're hardcore about the culture, you're probably going to be at this show, and that's who really makes or breaks our scene. Is the people that are fucking constantly seeing the fresh shit. So I don't know. It's your time to make it or break it.
I'm excited. It's right around the corner, boys. It's literally a month away. We are a month away from Juggalo, Ohio, to where we will all fucking converge on Columbus, Ohio, yet again.
There might be an Indian chief at Juggalo, Ohio. Yeah.
It'd be sick.
Yeah, bro. Like, keep a lookout for a fucking tribal chief.
Bring it.
At Juggalo, Ohio.
With saucer plates for eyes.
And corn that is red.
I think with that's all the news, right?
No, we got a couple more things real quick. We're going to fire these ones off real fucking fast. Today, at midnight, actually, last night, midnight, fucking Sorcerer's Stone was released.
Yeah.
The
Fire.
First track, yes, the first track off of fucking Corruptus. Fucking geeked because it was good. It was good. It was different. It wasn't normal Weezy, and that's good for everybody who's saying that his music fucking sounds the same and that he's doing the same shit over and over. I'm so tired of hearing. That's one of the biggest criticism people fucking say about Weezy is, but the man just keeps going. And this time, it's under a folk album, motherfuckers. So let's see what that is about. Because I'm excited for a different kind of shit.
Thanks.
You can drop the pre-order went live a couple days ago, but I think it was last night or the night before we actually got the fucking merch drop, and there's two different ones. We have Night Vision and Mandela, which is fucking fresh, man. I'm fucking with this.
Obviously, Night Vision. I fuck with Night Vision.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up getting both of them. I'm not
right. Just the green. Yeah.
Gotta get both of them. Those are tough, man. I'm fucking with it. My pre-order will be in there after Christmas. We need to take our money after Christmas.
You know what I want? I want Changside to put out some fucking balaclavas. That's what I want from Changside. It's fucking balaclavas.
Yeah, we could use them. I've got like
Yeah.
12 of my other ones.
Got a collection going. I need more.
Oh shit! Well, it's about that time, bro. We're at an hour and a half.
We're at an hour and a half. Yep.
We
and
did
both
it.
gotta work.
I know, man. I was sitting here hoping they'd cancel. I kept looking at my
Damn,
phone.
I got the stoner thumb going on. Look at that.
Oh shit! Well, it's about that time, Juggalos, where we all say, like and subscribe to our fucking channel, and go peep the
Somebody's
N.G.S.
butthole.
Yeah, go peep somebody's butthole. I've seen a couple of them tonight. It's been wild. Yeah,
But also
couple.
N.G.S.
yeah. Go check out N.G.S. He dropped his links. We'll be putting his shit in the description after the show at some point when I get around to it.
Give us your best like fucking YouTuber outro. Let's hear it.
Me?
Yeah. With
My YouTuber outro?
Yeah, do like one of the YouTuber outros, you know.
Okay, all right. So, hey, all right, guys. This is my clout goggles. I want to tell y'all next week. Tune in to the Thuggalo show. It's going to be a fucking badass deal. We got more than one guest coming through. They're going to be celebrating Christmas with the Juggalos, maybe because you ain't getting shit, but we're going to try to give you something. Come through again. If you don't believe me, I'm trying to do this for college. Peek the links down in the description to like and subscribe. It's been fresh. I love y'all. We all fucking love y'all here at Thuggalo Show. You can expect us to see at shows in the future starting 2024. We got a bunch of shit lined up for y'all. After the first of the year, we got big heavy hitters coming to the show. It's not going to be just like people you don't know. It's going to be motherfuckers you do know. So keep rocking with us because we rocking with you. Fuck 290 Jake. I think he's a goddamn snitch. It's your boy, fucking Stoney at Thuggalo Show. Do what you do. Don't get clout off some bullshit. Keep away from the negative. If you're gonna smoke crack, use that Chore Boy. We'll see you next week. 10 p.m. Eastern. It's the Thuggalo Show. Whoop fucking whoop.
Hey, shout out Thuggalo Show in this bitch. Every fucking city Thuggalo Show represent. Free Will in the bitch. Darby in the pitch. Shout out Thuggalo Show. Love you motherfuckers for real, bro. Hey, this is Ouija Mac, the ugliest juggalo.